Hello, Cecilia?
Hector, my friends and I just had lunch. We want to go for a ride. Your uncle is Mr. Shaw's driver. Why don't you drive? The BAM car you rode before? Over and take us for a ride?
But I'm working now.
You're a delivery man? What's the big deal? Just drive the car over. If I can't see you in 20 minutes, I'll break up with you.
Cecilia, you're so beautiful. Why do you make him your boyfriend?
I don't take him as my boyfriend. He's like a driver to me. After all, his uncle is a driver for the wealthy Shaw family. He has access to luxury cars.
Oh, I get it. He's a backup boyfriend. Cecilia, you're so smart.
Well, Cecilia saw Sam pick me up before. I lied to her by saying Sam was my uncle just to hide my identity, but she believed in me. I must drive her around again.
Hey, Mr. Shaw, why do you want to be a delivery man instead of enjoying your life as a rich man?
Our delivery men all think there is an issue with our delivery time. I have to check it myself and see. If that's really an issue, then we'll solve that problem.
Well, you can just let others handle it. Why do you have to?
My dad told me to do things myself. Okay, I'm done talking to you. I have to pick up Cecilia. Let's go.
Mr. Shaw, which car do you want?
The BAM, the cheapest one.
The car isn't available today. Why don't you drive the Mez?
Alright, I can't always drive the cheapest car to pick up Cecilia. Bye. Hello?
Hector, it's been 15 minutes. What's taking you so long?
I'm on my way. Be right there. Cecilia. Hector.
You walked? Where's the BAM?
The BAM isn't available, so
Loser! You can't even do this right. What's the use of getting you over?
Cecilia, let me explain. I didn't drive the BAM, but
Shut up. You failed to drive the car here. What's the point of explaining?
How could you slap me for this?
So what if I slapped you? My friends and I have waited for you for 15 minutes. But you disappointed us. Why couldn't I slap you?
Yeah, delivery guy. Look at the stinky uniform on you. How could you deserve Cecilia?
If it weren't for your uncle, who is the driver of the Shaws and can drive us around in luxury cars, Cecilia wouldn't have dated you.
Cecilia? Am I only a driver in your eyes?
And you're a terrible one.
You can't even get us a car. I hope he's not lying about his uncle.
What? Hector, does your uncle work for the Shaws?
Since you're doubting me, I'll be honest with you. Sam isn't...
Hector, you lied. Let's break up.
You want to break up with me just because Sam isn't my uncle?
It's not that simple. Honey, you came.
Why does this car look so familiar? How come he's driving it? Celia, I'm right here. How could you do that in my face?
Hector, let me be honest with you. He's Miguel Shaw of the Shaws. I'm now with him. You can now leave me alone?
What? You two are a couple? He's the billionaire Mr. Shaw?
Cecilia, you're so lucky to have Mr. Shaw as your boyfriend.
Yeah, Cecilia, I envy you. I also want a boyfriend who's from a wealthy family.
That's no problem. Miguel knows many rich young men. He will introduce some to you. I promise that the three of us will all marry into rich families.
Thanks, Cecilia. Thanks, Mr. Shaw.
No problem. You two are both pretty. Enough to get a rich young man.
Miguel Shaw? That's a strange name. Who is he? He's pretending to be me? And he drove my car over? Cecilia, you sure he's Mr. Shaw?
Of course. If he isn't, who is? You?
Babe, is he your ex-boyfriend? The delivery man? You've got such a bad taste. Just look at him.
Honey, I've always taken him as a backup. Now I'm with you. I dumped him.
Do you hear her, delivery guy? Cecilia has broken up. With you. Why don't you go?
Celia, you're breaking up with me for him?
Don't point your finger at me. I will beat you.
Look, he's so pathetic like a dog.
That's an insult to dogs. Our dog even lives a better life than him.
Yeah, I've heard of that. It's said that Mr. Shaw's dog has sirloin steaks every day. It's $10,000 apiece.
So expensive, huh? I guess this delivery guy has never had anything like that in his life.
Don't be so snobbish. Cecilia, I want to hear it from you. You really want to break up with me?
Of course. You're a lowly delivery man who has to work all day. He is a rich young man whose dog has a better life than many people. It's easy to make the choice.
Yeah. Cecilia is now seeing Mr. Shaw. She's about to marry up soon. Why would she still stay with you and live a miserable life?
I think you're being unreasonable. Prostitution is better than penury. We would rather cry in a luxury car than smile on an e-bike.
So have you been lying about your feelings for me these years? Are you only interested in Mr. Shaw and his luxury car?
Shut up. I've no feelings for you. In my eyes, you've always been my driver and a backup. I lied about the boyfriend thing.
Driver? I see. Miguel Shaw must be Sam's son, Miguel Corey. Otherwise, he couldn't have access to my car?
Baby, you're so bad. But I like that.
I get it. You want to marry up and live like a rich person, right? Fine. But unfortunately, your boyfriend isn't actually Mr. Shaw.
What? He's not?
If I'm not, are you Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, I'm the real Mr. Shaw.
Just look at this uniform. How could Mr. Shaw wear this?
Honey, I heard a man say that. Being a delivery man was an honor, as he could eat well every day. Ha 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 ha.
Since you don't believe me, I'll have you see what kind of man he really is. Hello? Someone's pretending to be Mr. Shaw in Tory Hotel. Bring your woman and Sam over.
Delivery guy, don't be fooled by TV plays. Do you really think you can get a bunch of people over just by making a phone call?
Haha, yeah. Stop bluffing if you have no power. What a fool. You really think you're Mr. Shaw?
Bah. If you were Mr. Shaw, I would be Mr. Shaw's mother.
What a bunch of snobs. Cecilia, let me tell you. You can insult me as you want. But soon I'll make you regret it.
How could you still pretend it? I suggest you get out of here. I have to take my girlfriend for a ride.
Stop. You can't leave. No one will go before Sam is here.
You're just a delivery man. Why do you have to meddle with my business? You dared to stay in my way. I'm gonna beat you today.
Ah, Miguel Corey. You'll suffer if you continue.
Stop. I'm sorry, Mr. Shaw. We should have come earlier.
I'm sorry. We're late. Please punish us, Mr. Shaw.
What's going on? Is Hector really a rich man?
How could it be possible? He's just a delivery guy. How could he be Mr. Shaw? No way. You may stand.
Sam Corey, kneel. You'll handle your son. If you do it well, you'll live. Otherwise, you'll all be exiled.
Yes. You're such a troublemaker.
Who are you? I don't know you. You made a mistake.
How dare you still pretend it? You think it's funny, huh? You like pretending, huh?
Please stop. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not Mr. Shaw.
Shaw, what do you think?
Sam, keep it going.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna beat you.
All right, Sam. You've been a driver for us for so many years, so I won't punish you. But you can't work for us anymore?
Yes, Mr. Shaw. How do you want to handle my son?
What do you think? He beat Mr. Shaw. He must suffer.
All right, Sam. His offense isn't very severe. He'll be exiled for 10 years.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Bring my car over.
Yes?
Hector, I'm sorry. I was only joking with you. Please don't be mad, okay? I'll do anything to make up to you.
Go away, Cecilia. Thanks to you, I watched a great show and saw your true color. We're now over.
Hector, how could you be so cruel? Didn't you say you would love me forever?
Cecilia, I was a fool before. You just behave yourself. Cecilia, the car I drove today. Is that Mez? If you didn't break up with me, you would sit in it with me.
Hector! Hector,
Cecilia, please stop crying. He's already gone. It's no use crying now.
I can't believe it. I had a chance to be Mr. Shaw's wife. But now I have nothing.
Don't be too upset. I think he still cares for you.
Yeah, Cecilia, let me tell you, men are cheap. If you take the initiative and go, for him, he won't refuse you.
Yeah. Hector, I don't care who you are. You will only be mine. Honey, why are you home so late? I missed you so much.
Cecilia, what are you doing here?
This is our home. Why can't I be here?
Get out. This is my home, not yours.
Honey, please don't be upset. Tonight, I'll let you do whatever you want with me.
You didn't even let me hug you. Now you let me do anything. Cecilia, you're so realistic.
Things are changed now? Also, I want you.
All right. But I need to tell you something. Okay?
Sure. I'll say yes to you anyway.
I'm not Mr. Shaw.
You're testing me, right? Don't worry. I don't care who you are. I only love you.
I'm really not Mr. Shaw. What you saw that day was a show. That car was rented.
Stop testing me. I don't believe that. Even if other people were acting. What about Miguel Corey?
Miguel Corey was also acting. He and his dad were both actors. They were all actors. I put on that show for you.
Loser. Tell me, what else did you lie about?
See? This is the real you. Fine, I'll tell you everything. This apartment isn't mine either. I rented it.
What a waste of time.
Cecilia Yael. If only you showed even a little love. Never mind, what a shame. You missed your chance again.
What's wrong, Cecilia? You failed to seduce Mr. Shaw?
Don't get me started. Hector isn't actually Mr. Shaw. He hired those people to fool us.
Heard them? What a dirty loser.
And he almost took advantage of me. Just thinking of it makes me mad.
All right, Cecilia, stop being upset. There are other rich young men in this world. I'll set you up with someone. He's just as great as Mr. Shaw.
Really, Yara? Why isn't he your boyfriend? Instead, you let me have him.
Cecilia, how could you suspect me? Mr. Gage only likes pretty girls. He's not interested in me, or I would have made him my man and not let you have him.
Mr. Gage? Is he from the famous Gage family?
Yes, Mr. Gage used to be the richest man in the country. Now he's the third richest man. Cecilia, if you become rich, don't forget about us.
I see. Mr. Gage likes pretty girls. I'm sure he'll be attracted to me. By then, we'll all marry up. Come on, cheers.
This is hilarious. You're the famous Mr. Shaw, but you got dumped by a gold digger. It'll be a joke if people know it.
How could you make fun of me?
You did have a bad taste of women. How about I get you a girlfriend? I have a friend named Kiana Yadiel. She's a CEO.
Interested. They all want my money. I don't like that.
Kiana is different. She treats everyone the same. I didn't tell her who I am, but she still treats me well?
I don't believe it. I don't believe she's that good.
You're not still in love. With Cecilia, are you?
Of course not. She's such a gold digger. I find her annoying.
You're lying. I think you still love her. Or why do you refuse to see Kiana?
I'm not lying. I'm over Cecilia already.
If you're willing to see Kiana, I'll believe you. Fine. Okay, I'll call her right now. You'll see her this afternoon?
Hey, you tricked me.
You're a man. You can't take back your words.
I won't. However, if Kiana isn't as good as you spoke of, I'll get back at you.
Hello, I'm Kiana Yadiel. You must be Hector Shaw, right? Excuse me for having you wait for so long.
Hey, I just arrived as well. Well, Layla told me. You're the CEO of the Yadiel Group, so I understand you're busy. I don't know what you like, so I haven't ordered for you. Come on, order whatever you like.
Those dishes should be enough. There are only 2 of us here. I'm also on a diet.
Okay.
These are all cheap salads. Hector, how could you have her eat these? You can't be so stingy.
Cecilia, he must be the poor but pretentious delivery guy you spoke of. He does look poor.
He's just a delivery guy? He's nobody compared to you.
Cecilia Yale. Why are you doing this? I'm just having dinner here. Why do you care what we order? Why don't you leave us alone?
I don't care about you. But I have to remind her. Lady, don't be fooled by this guy. He's just a delivery man. Otherwise, he wouldn't have treated you such cheap food.
Told me about this gold digger. I must defend Hector without hurting his feelings. First, I know about his job. You don't have to remind me. Also, he doesn't have to pay. We can split the bill. Lastly, I ordered those dishes. Are you satisfied with my answers?
You're a beautiful woman. How could you be willing to eat with this delivery guy?
That's my thing. Why do you care? My boyfriend and I will eat soon. Please leave us alone.
Bitch, how could you talk to her this way? My girlfriend meant well. If you live with this poor guy, you will suffer the rest of your life.
I don't need your reminder. Not all women need to marry wealthy men to be happy. Love and affection are more important in a relationship.
Girl, you're still young. You don't know how important marriage is for a woman. If you marry a rich man, you'll live a life everyone envies. Otherwise, you'll suffer. For example, a delivery guy has to deliver things all day. If he accidentally breaks his leg, will you take care of him forever?
I don't mind looking after him. As long as I choose him, I'm willing to endure everything. If my spouse is rich but doesn't love me, I'd rather be single.
Kiana is indeed different from other women. She cares for my feelings and has her own opinions. Is she the right woman for me?
Why is he looking at me? Did I say anything wrong? Did my words just hurt his feelings?
You... Unbelievable.
Cecilia, not everyone sucks up to the rich and despises the poor like you. Mr. Gage, please be wise. Let me tell you, if you're broke, she will leave you immediately.
Damn you! How dare you curse me? How could I be broke?
Yeah, Mr. Gage is from one of the top 3 families in Itzel. He's the next family head. He could make you lose your job, you know?
How could you beat him like that?
I did beat him, and I will show you the difference between us. Waiter,
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I want this seat. Throw them out.
I don't think I can do that, sir.
You fool. My boyfriend is the heir of the Gage family. You should feel honored to have him here. How could you refuse him?
But that's against the rules. They're here first.
What kind of rule is that? In this place, Mr. Gage makes the rules. Do you hear me? Go get your manager.
Okay.
You've gone too far. He's a waiter. He only followed the rules. Why did you beat him?
Why? Because I'm a VIP member of this place.
Even if you're a VIP member, you still have no right to do that. You only have the right to skip queues, get served first, and enjoy discounts. Who gives you the right to kick other customers out?
Shut up! I'm from the Gage family. Who are you to reason with me?
Behave yourself. If you do that again, I'm gonna make you pay.
Who do you think you are? How dare a delivery guy like you to mess with me? Let me tell you, I could beat you any minute.
Stop it. We don't welcome you here. Please leave.
You don't welcome me? I'm Mr. Gage. How could you ask me to leave?
I own this place. Is that enough to get you out?
Ms. Yadiel.
What? You're the boss here? What are you doing with him?
Who are you to ask? These two made trouble in our hotel. They even beat people. Kick them out of here.
Yes, Miss Yadiel?
Don't you dare! This is just a small hotel. I can make it. Shut down any minute.
Ms. Yadiel? Well,
Kick them out. Anyone who dares to make trouble in my hotel will be kicked out. Also, take this man's .vip card back. From now on, those two are forbidden to enter any of our hotels.
yes. Guys, please.
Fine. You're from the Yadiel family, huh? This isn't over.
Kiana. I'm sorry that because of me, you just offended Mr. Gage.
It's not your fault. They caused trouble first. If I didn't kick them out, they would affect other customers. If they make trouble, here every day, they will ruin my business.
I'm just concerned that Mr. Gage's family is quite powerful, I'm afraid. He may get back at you.
Kiana, why did you offend Mr. Gage? Get your ass back. Come back in 10 minutes, otherwise, you won't be the CEO of the Yadiel Group anymore.
What happened?
It's probably related to Mr. Gage. My grandma wants me back.
I'll go with you. I'm the reason why this is happening. I must hold responsible.
This concerns two families. I don't think you can be of any help there.
You don't know that. They want to target me. If I come along, I will apologize to Mr. Gage. That may solve the problem.
It can't be that simple. But since you want to come, you can tag along.
Kiana, you've got some nerve to come back. Who is this gigolo? You didn't offend Mr. Gage. For him, did you?
What's wrong? You sounded eager to see me home. What happened?
Kiana, I can't believe you're asking us. The Gage family suddenly targeted our Yadiel Group, causing us to suffer a great loss. Our stock price plummeted. Our company is running out of cash and going bankrupt.
How did that happen?
Tell us. How did you offend Mr. Gage?
It was only a trivial thing. Mr. Gage beat people in our hotel. I just let people kick him out.
What? You think that's a trivial thing? Kiana, you've been a CEO for over a year now? How could you still be so stupid? Don't you know who Mr. Gage is? How could you kick him out?
He's right. Kiana, don't you know the gap between our Yadiel family and the Gage family? Why couldn't you be a little flexible?
Grandma, Kiana made a big mistake this time. She got us into this crisis. I suggest we deprive of her position as the CEO and let her apologize to Mr. Gage. We must seek his forgiveness.
Yes. Felix has a point. Kiana, you will step down from the post and apologize to Mr. Gage now.
What? Grandma, do you also think I should apologize to Mr. Gage?
What else could it be? Do you want our Yadiel Group to go bankrupt?
Kiana doesn't have to apologize or step down from her position. I can handle your crisis right here.
Who are you? You think you're more powerful than Mr. Gage?
Please stop that. You can't help me with this?
Kiana, trust me, I can handle this. You'll know if I'm more powerful than Mr. Gage soon.
Hector, you're such a pompous jerk. are you pretending to be this time? Did you just say you could help the Yadiel family with the crisis?
Cecilia, what are you doing here?
My boyfriend is Mr. Gage, but he just got kicked out of a hotel by that woman. So, we came here to get back at you.
You deserve that. You two were so arrogant and you beat people there?
Bastard. You're just a delivery guy. How could you talk to me this way? Piss off?
Mr. Gage, how could you beat him again?
He's just a delivery guy. Even if I beat him several times today, no one can say a word about it.
Yes. Hector. Don't you like to bluff? Mr. Gage is a real big shot. No matter how you bluff, you can't win him.
Cecilia, are you sure you find yourself a real big shot as your boyfriend?
Of course. We all know Mr. Gage is rich and powerful. You're nobody compared to him. So just yield. As a low-class person, you deserve to be bullied by upper-class people like us.
She's right. You're a low delivery guy. Even if I beat you, up here, I'll go unpunished.
Mr. Gage, don't push your luck.
Kiana, watch your tone. Apologize to Mr. Gage now.
He's right, Kiana. Apologize to Mr. Gage.
Felix, uncle, you're my family. Do you also think I'm wrong?
Kiana, just listen to me. There's no right or wrong in this world. Only the jungle law applies here. The weak will only get bullied. This is how things work. Just listen to me. Apologize to him.
Grandma, you always tell me to be upright and kind. Do you think I should apologize to Mr. Gage?
Mother, please talk to Kiana. She's being unreasonable. You that can't be unreasonable, too.
Kiana, just apologize. You should know the difference between ideality and reality.
Okay, I've got it. Mr. Gage, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kicked you out. Please, cut our Yadiel family some slack.
Well, weren't you aloof before? Why are you bowing now?
Mr. Gage, I've already apologized. Can you forgive our Yadiel family?
No! Who says you can look up now?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gage.
This looks more like it. You want me to lay off your family? It's not that simple.
Mr. Gage, what else do you want from me?
Easy. You will kneel, apologize to me, and crawl through my crotch. And your Yadiel family must kick you out and never take you back.
Don't listen to them. It's just the Gage family. I'll handle them.
Just the Gage family. Hey, delivery guy, are you nuts? No matter what you do, you will never win, Mr. Gage.
Kiana! Where did you meet this delivery guy? He's so ignorant and arrogant. Felix, get him out.
Yes, father. Hey, will you leave yourself? Or shall I let people kick you out?
Kiana is my girlfriend. I must protect her. So I'm not going anywhere.
Protect her? You're a delivery guy. How are you going to protect her?
Hector, you should go. We only met a while ago. You don't have to. Do this for me. Please go.
Don't worry, Kiana. I can protect you. And handle your crisis. He's from the Gage family, but it's no big deal.
You are still pretending. Hector, do you actually believe you're Mr. Shaw?
You'll see if I'm pretending it or not. Hello? Handle the Yadiel family's crisis in 5 minutes.
You're such a show-off.
I even feel embarrassed for you. If you're really so capable and you can solve our crisis with one call, why do you want to be a delivery man?
I like being a delivery man. What does it concern you? Also, no one can bully Kiana today.
I'll bully her. What are you gonna do? Bitch, you heard what I just said? Will you do it or not?
Kiana, are you okay?
Yeah, Mr. Gage, don't even think about it. I won't do it.
Fine. I'll order my men to make your Yadiel family go bankrupt.
Please don't, Mr. Gage. Kiana offended you. We didn't do anything.
Fuck off. I don't care who you are. Your Yadiel family member just offended me. So, I'll make all the Yadiels suffer for what she did.
Grandma, please talk some sense to Kiana. We can't all suffer because of her.
Mother, we can't let Kiana ruin the business we spent decades to build.
Kiana, please do as Mr. Gage says.
Grandma, do you want me to be humiliated and chased out too?
What choice do I have? You have a better solution.
I do. You just have to trust me. I can get you out of this.
Shut your fucking mouth. As if I have no idea. It's all your fault? Kiana offended Mr. Gage. Even if he lets you off today, I'm not letting you off.
Hector, when are you gonna drop the act?
Hector, say no more. This is not something you can solve.
My patience has its limits. You only have 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you can declare bankruptcy.
What? Kiana, please, I'm begging you, just do as Mr. Gage says.
No way. I did nothing wrong. This has nothing to do with them. I'll be responsible alone for what I did. Even with my life if need be. But I'm not to be humiliated.
Shut up, you bitch! What do I want your life for? Old hag, there's only 10 seconds left. After that, you'll be empty-handed.
Kiana, I beg of you, please save the family, please.
Grandma, get up.
I'm not getting up. If you don't agree, I won't get up. I know you're strong-willed and don't want to lower yourself. But do it for the family, will you?
Grandma, get up.
Mom?
Fine, I'll do it. Get up.
Thank you, Kiana.
Mr. Gage, I'm sorry.
Saw that, Hector? Your woman's kneeling for my man?
Kiana, get up. Don't do it.
Do you know what will happen to us if I don't do as he says? You don't. You just don't get it.
Kiana, how dare you humiliate her like this? I'll make you pay.
Stop acting tough, delivery boy.
Stop it! Who's Ms. Kiana Yadiel?
I am. What's the matter?
Who's making Miss Yadiel kneel? I am. I asked her to kneel. Who are you? Why are you here?
How dare you? Wanna suffer? Ms. Yadiel, we took care of Yadiel Group's crisis.
Really? You got us out of that?
Of course. If you don't believe me, you can check the stock market.
It's true, our stocks are climbing up.
Really? That's great.
Ms. Yadiel, this is a 100 million loan and a 70 million deal. Please take a look. The free interest loan has been transferred.
Ms. Yadiel, we just had an increase of 100 million in funds. Do you know what happened?
We got it.
So all of this is real?
The Shaw family doesn't joke around in these situations.
You old bastard, who are you? Dare hit me? Know who I am? I'm from the Gage family. I can have you suffered.
Stop. Touch him again, and you'll suffer.
Very well. Ganging up on me, huh? Just wait.
I remember. You were the old guy Hector called over earlier? Hector, you hired the same actor?
Yes. Hector.
These men are actors you paid?
Is the money in your company account real?
It is.
Are your stocks really rising back up?
They are.
That settles it. All real. What else to worry about?
Okay, got it.
Cecilia, are you sure this guy is the earlier guy?
Yes, I'm certain. It's him.
Let me ask you this. How much are they paying you? I can double that. Come act for me?
Mr. Gage, right? You got some guts. Even if your dad's standing here, he won't dare talk to me like that.
What? You no-name actor. How dare you talk so big? Hello, Dad.
Me?
Have
You
you
got
not-
a mess out there? Get back here now.
I've got business to take care of.
What business can you have? If I don't see you in 10 minutes, your fund will be frozen. Let's see how you fare then.
Mr. Gage, what happened?
Very well. Just wait and see.
Wait, Mr. Gage.
If there's nothing else, we'll be off now.
Who's my brother-in-law, really? He took care of our crisis with just a call.
What are you talking about? What brother-in-law?
Isn't he soon to be? Tell me, Hector. Are those men really from the Shaw family? Who are you really?
Hector, take a seat. Ha! Felix, pour Hector some water.
Got it.
Felix, Mrs. Yadiel. No need for that. Actually, I have no relation to the Shaw family.
You mean you were lying just now?
Yes, I was lying just now.
So you're a broke guy after all. I almost bought it. Get out of here now. We don't welcome you here.
Felix, stop! Hector, Felix has no manners. My apologies. Apologize to Hector now.
But Grandma, he's a broke delivery guy. Apologize to him? Why should I?
Felix, watch your tongue or get lost. Haha. Don't take it to heart.
But Mrs. Yadiel, you got it wrong. I really have no ties to the Shaw family. I made that call. Just to fool that Gage guy. I can't believe those guys really came.
Ha 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 ha. Hector, you can fool Felix, but you can't fool me. We in the Shaw family have no connections whatsoever. Why should they help us?
Maybe they helped you because they saw potential in you. I have no idea about the rest. Why don't you call them and ask?
Okay, I'll call and ask them. Hello? I'm wondering, why you decided to help us out?
I was instructed not to expose Mr. Shaw's identity. Gotta come up with something. Oh, Mrs. Yadiel, we've been looking for a new partner lately. Our research showed you've got a lot of potential. Especially Ms. Kiana Yadiel. She has great leadership. That's why we picked you as our partner.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Thank you. It's really like what you said.
Right? I guessed it right? I have no ties with them at all. Now you believe me?
Let me get him out of here.
Felix, how can you act like this?
Kiana, he's just a delivery guy. What do you see in him? And now we're doing business with the Shaw family. We're getting closer to the top.
So what? It doesn't matter who he is. Since I picked him myself, he'll be my husband for life.
So many. Rich, young men are after you. What do you see in this guy? Grandma, talk to her. She's affecting our future business development.
Grandma, don't listen to him. What has my marriage got to do with our business?
Kiana, Felix has a point. Many wealthy bachelors in itself are pursuing you. You can pick anyone you like. How can my granddaughter, Ms. Yadiel of Yadiel Group, marry a delivery guy? That's embarrassing.
Grandma, I didn't say I'm marrying him now. We're still just getting to know each other.
That's good.
Kiana, I'll convince you I'm the right choice. I only have you, no one else.
You? Let's see how you perform.
I'm not allowing this. What future does the delivery guy have?
I'll take care of my own business.
Grandma, you're not really letting her marry a broke delivery guy, are you?
Mom, Kiana's famous for her beauty in town. So, the best she can do for us is marrying into a rich family. You see, she should marry one of those wealthy young men.
Right. I don't want her to marry a delivery guy either. But you know how she's like. No one can make her do what she doesn't want. What can we do?
Mom, I have an idea. We can. Get her out of the CEO chair, then ask her mom to come back. She has quite a temper. If she finds out her daughter lost the CEO position because of some delivery guy, won't she be furious with Hector?
But, right.
She's been overseas for a long time, spending lots of our money. It's time she helped us out.
But the Shaw family thinks really highly of her. Is it a good move for us to change CEO?
What's there to worry? What does Kiana have to do with the Shaw family? They saw potential in our family as a whole. Besides, so what if she can lead? I can do it too. You've got nothing to worry about.
Mom, Felix is right. Kiana's a girl after all. She'll be married off. Felix is our true heir. Yadiel Group will be his sooner or later.
More, Grandma. She dares to disobey you because she's our leader now. Once we strip her of that power, won't she agree to whoever we pick?
Yes, you're right. We'll do as you say. If she says no, we'll take her power away. Let's see what she can do.
Thanks, Grandma. Finally, I got Yadiel Group. With the Shaw family backing us, I'm getting rich soon enough.
Fuck you. Didn't you say your ex was a delivery guy? How could he have any ties with the Shaw family? My dad gave me an earful, all thanks to you.
Mr. Gage, I've no idea. He was indeed a delivery guy. Mr. Gage, we got it.
That guy Hector Shaw has no ties with the Shaw family.
What? Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Good. Get your reward.
Thanks, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage, I told you? He's a delivery guy. What else can he be?
Sorry, babe. You heard?
No, I know. You're good to me.
Good. Be a good girl, and I'll treat you well.
Mr. Gage, that delivery guy was acting almighty today. You can't let it slide.
Don't worry. Just a delivery guy. Crushing him is as easy as crushing an ant.
Why are you staring at me?
You're pretty.
Stop staring, okay? I'm trying to work here.
Oh, isn't that our delivery guy? Why aren't you on the road?
Nature of the job. Got work today. No work tomorrow. Hector Shaw, what good are you for?
None of your business. Stop poking your nose in my business.
You...
Calm down. We're not here for him. I'm letting you off today.
Uncle Felix, what are you doing here?
I'll be asking you that soon.
What do you mean?
Take a look yourself. Your CEO position is no more.
What? But why? I'm doing a good job. Why did Grandma remove me?
Kiana, you're a girl after all. Married off sooner or later. You can't keep sitting on the chair. It's time for Felix to take over.
So you're biting the hand that feeds you, huh? You got Kiana to thank? For the deal with the Shaw family? Now she's nothing to you.
Shut your mouth. It's our family business. What has it got to do with the delivery guy like you? Get lost.
Don't think you're steady now. The Shaw family's helping you now, but they can kick you out anytime they want.
Ha 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 ha. Save the concern for yourself. Someone's coming for you.
Who?
Me.
Ha ha ha.
Mom, you're back?
Weren't I not back? I would have no idea. What's been going on? Bastard. You made Kiana lose her CEO chair. I'll teach you a lesson.
Mom, how can you just barge in and hit people?
What do you mean? Say it. Did you lose your CEO position because of him?
Mom, it's not his fault.
Shut up. You brat. I heard it all. 2 days ago, you offended Mr. Gage because of this delivery guy.
Mom, we settled that. Nothing serious happened, and we got a deal with the Shaw family.
What are you talking about? What does the Shaw family's help have to do with this delivery guy?
Ha ha! Even he himself had said so. It was a mere coincidence. Why are you giving him the credit?
You're not talking sense at all.
Shut up. Broke loser, I'm giving you choices. Get lost now and never show up in front of Kiana again. Or I'll beat you up and get you tossed out of Itzel. Make your choice.
None of those two?
Got some guts, huh? Let me teach you a lesson. Security. Beat him up. Toss him out.
Wait, Mom, it wasn't his fault. I offended Mr. Gage myself. It has nothing to do with him.
brat. You're still protecting him. What spell did he cast on you?
Stop. I don't care who you are. If you touch Kiana again, I'll make you pay.
You'll make me pay? Come on now. Let's see how. You'll make me pay.
Auntie, he's a big talker? Earlier he even said, with just a call, he could solve our crisis?
Is that so? What an actor. Let me watch his act.
Fine. I'll show you then. You want to remove Kiana from the CEO chair? I tried to warn you. It's Kiana the Shaw family. Thinks highly of, not the rest of you.
Broke loser, what do you want? What do I want?
They could step in to help. Now with you making a mess, they can change their mind and step on you too. Kiana has been removed as CEO. Stop the deal with Yale Group.
Loser. I gotta say, you're pretty good at acting. You can make a living. As an actor, you know.
Right. Who do you think you are? One call from you can make them not cancel the deal with us?
Stop bluffing. I'm friends with Layla. I know your background.
It's okay. Trust me. Tell you what. I saved Mr. Grant's life, so we'll play along.
Really?
Just wait and see.
What a clown. You're poor. What connection can you have with the Shaw family?
Hello, Grandma.
Felix, what have you done? Why did the Shaw family cancel the deal with us?
What? They really canceled the deal?
Mr. Grant just called me. How could it be fake?
Grandma, I did nothing. I was doing as you asked, at the company firing Kiana. That delivery guy's here, too. He even said he could make the Shaw family cancel our deal with just a call.
What? He said that? I'll be right over. Stay where you are.
Did they really cancel the deal with us?
Yes, Grandma just told me. Dad, Auntie, what's going on?
Is it really his doing? Does he really have ties with them?
Did they really cancel the deal? Because of your call?
Of course. I said it, didn't I? If anyone dares to touch you, I'll make him pay.
Looks like this guy's something. Not like what they told me, just a delivery guy. Oh, my son-in-law, look, I knew it. You're no loser, unlike some others.
Auntie, you?
What? You stopped driving wedge between us.
Mom, what are you talking about? We're not married yet.
Sooner or later, right? Right, Hector?
I think you misunderstood.
Misunderstood?
I've no ties to the Shaw family. I just saved their butler, Mr. Grant, once.
Kiana, is that true what he said?
It's true. He just told me.
Got something wrong? Use your brain, will you? Think about it. If this guy not has any ties with the Shaw family, why would he deliver takeouts? The only tie is that all delivery companies are owned by the Shaw family.
What's a delivery guy doing here in our company? Get lost!
Mom, how can you do this?
What? Why can't I? I'm telling you, Kiana, if you still want me as your mum, break up with this loser right now. Wealthy young men are lining up for you.
No, I just want to be with him. No one can tear us apart.
Are you a fool? What future can you have with this loser? You can choose any rich man you want and get to the top. Who would dare to touch you then?
Who? Which one of you is making them break up?
Grandma, you're here.
Don't touch me. My dear Kiana. Kiana, Hector, I'm here now. I'll have you engaged today. Let's see who dares tear you apart.
Really, Grandma?
Of course. I'm still standing. Who in this family dares disobey me?
Mom, he has no ties to the Shaw family. We were fooled.
What do you mean?
Hector Shaw has no ties to the Shaw family. He just saved Mr. Grant once. That's why Mr. Grant helped him.
What? Really? Yes.
Yes, it's all true.
How dare you? An outsider like you. Who are you to poke your nose in our business? Call Mr. Grant now and ask him to revoke the order.
I can do that.
But I have a request.
What request?
First, You all have to. Apologize to Kiana. Then, take back the removal of her as CEO. Make sure no one can touch her seat from now.
Shut up! You broke delivery guy? Who the hell do you think you are? Do you really think Mr. Grant will just listen to you?
I do, don't you?
Loser, you think we're all fools? You saved Mr. Grant once. He helped you to return the favor. You think you can order him around, huh?
That makes sense? You loser. I almost got fooled by you?
So none of you believes me, huh? I think you don't want that deal after all? Kiana, let's go. It's just Yadiel Group CEO. You're better than this.
Hector,
What is it?
can you really ask Mr. Grant to revoke the order?
Yes, but they don't believe me?
I believe you. But I'm part of this family after all. I don't want it to go to ruin. Can you help me?
Don't be naive, Kiana. If he can just call and ask Mr. Grant to revoke the order, I'll kneel right down and bark.
Fine, you said it. Don't back out later.
Do I look like that sort? If you fail, though, you must leave Kiana and never to see her again.
Deal. Hector? Don't worry, it's okay. Mr. Grant, the deal's back on? Add a clause to the contract. They can never remove? Kiana Yadiel as CEO.
That's it?
Yeah.
Stop bluffing, loser! I don't buy it that Mr. Grant gives a damn about you!
Hello, Mr. Grant? Of course. Kiana will always be our CEO? Okay. Thank you.
Grandma! What did Mr. Grant say?
What a disgrace. Get down and bark.
He really took it back?
Of course, I don't make false promises. Go ahead.
Don't even think about it. I'm busy. Off now.
Stop. Step out of that door, and you're no longer a Yadiel.
Grandma! Felix.
Do as you promised. Hector. Is not simple.
Woof. 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 Happy.
Passable. Worse than my dog, though.
You!
I'll just...
Kiana, stay out of your love life then.
Hector, why did she mean by that?
Huh. Oh, she meant, you can marry me now.
Stop it. By the way, tomorrow's the annual Itzel's party of top elites. My family never got qualified before. You know, Mr. Grant, can you help us get an invitation?
Piece of cake.
You're not lying, are you?
When have I ever lied to you? The most important thing now is lunch. I'm starving. Let's go.
So this is a party? I'm here for the first time. This is luxurious?
Of course. This building cost Sir Shaw $700 million. It's a palace, essentially. This party only admits it sells elites and top contributors. Average folks can never set foot in here.
What are you doing here?
I should be asking that. How can you two be qualified to attend this?
Doesn't matter if we're qualified. Are you qualified yourselves?
Nonsense. The Gage family is top 10 in Itzel. Mr. Gage is the family heir? Of course he's qualified. He's not like you.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Gage, if I'm not mistaken, the Shaw family stopped doing business with you.
Bastard, do you have any idea? Because of you, not only did I lose the project with the Shaw family, we're also disqualified to attend the Elite's party this year. All our losses amount to billions.
Dad, I can make up for it.
Make up? How?
I'll sneak into the party tomorrow. I always attended in previous years, so nobody will stop me. Once I see Sir Shaw, I'll apologize and convince him to forgive us.
Good idea. But I can't do it myself. You go for it?
Sure. I have proof of their butler linking up with an outsider. I'll bring it to Sir Shaw. He'll sure forgive us then.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my. How my boy's grown. You're a man of tactics now. I'm relieved I can trust you. With the family business. In the future, ha ha ha.
Of course I have an invitation. Ask around later. See if the staff recognize me. As for you two, a broke delivery guy, a no name in town, can you get an invitation?
Right. I heard. Anyone sneaking in without an invitation will be beaten and thrown out.
It happened once before. If I were you two, I'll just get lost now.
You really have an invitation?
Don't worry, we don't need one. To come in.
Ha! First time I've heard you can. Enter a party without invitation.
Mr. Gage, just watch us then.
This way, please?
Saw that? Mr. Gage. Me coming here's like coming home. Who needs an invitation for that?
Hector. Don't think I'm clueless. Must be that butler who sneaked you in. Just wait and see. I'll make you disappear.
Fine. But you may be kept out here? Hey, check his invitation later. If he doesn't have one, don't let him in.
Yes, sir. Hector Shaw?
Are you messing with me? I'll make you disappear soon.
What should we do now?
It's okay. I have an idea. Hey man, you got an invitation.
Yes.
I'm buying it. 10 million.
10 million? Sure.
Okay.
Here you are.
Layla, you're here too?
Hector, that was quick of you.
I have my charms.
Stop.
I shouldn't have introduced you. Look at you lovebirds, making me a third wheel.
You did good.
Hector, you sneaked in here without an invitation. Do you know how serious that is?
Hector, you know them. They look crazy.
How dare you? It's Mr. Gage you're insulting. So what? I'll do it again.
Stop. How dare you hit my sister?
So what if we did? What can a loser like you do to me?
How dare you?
Ah, you. Sir Shaw, why are you doing this?
You're hitting people in my party in bad need of a beating.
Sir Shaw? I didn't start it. Sorry. Please forgive me. I need to tell you something.
Tell me what?
Oh, he and your butler are plotting together to pocket from your fortune.
He and Mr. Grant plotting?
Yes, I have proof.
Ha 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 ha! Hector, Layla, come here. Dad.
What? You're his son?
What? I dumped the billionaire Mr. Shaw?
Drag them out of here. Banish them from town. They're not qualified for my party.
Yes, sir. No.
Let go of me.
So you're my daughter-in-law? Not bad. You should get engaged today.
What? Today?
Don't you want to?
I do.
Welcome back, Mr. Shaw.
Straighten up. Mom, Dad.
Not bad. Hector's a proper man now. You're back for good this time?
No, Dad. I got an intern position at Honey Group.
What is wrong with you? Our family is the richest family with companies all over the world. Since you want to work, you can be the president of any company.
Dad, that job is in line with my major. Well, stop it. Let's go home. Mom, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Max, what if Hector is bullied at that company?
I won't let anybody bully Hector. Hey, buy Honey Group right now. Then tell others that my son will work at that company and that no one can bully him.
Darren, why are you here?
Hector, why did you come?
I'm here for an internship. How long have you worked here?
I'm also an intern. Don't say you was my classmate.
Why?
Because it's a shame to be a classmate of a farmer.
My family started with farming, but we have lots of farm stand ranches all over the world.
Heard the news? Mr. Shaw is going to intern at our company. Sir Shaw bought our company, so that Mr. Shaw wouldn't be bullied. The company now is Mr. Shaw's.
I know it. I'll do well. In front of Mr. Shaw. If I marry him, I will. Become noble.
Yeah. You're dreaming. Hey, they're coming. Which one do you think? Is Mr. Shaw...
The first one. His suit is Armani and worth over 10,000.
They are new interns. Yuki, Ella. Teach them to work. Please introduce yourselves.
Okay. Hello, I'm Darren Shaw, and I graduated from Harvard. Nice to have met all of you.
His last name is Shaw, and he's from Harvard. He must be Mr. Shaw.
Darren didn't get into high school. How could he be from Harvard? Hello, I'm...
Shaw, is your suit Armani? It must be expensive.
Not expensive, it's the latest. Just $30,000.
Wow. It isn't the latest. It's similar to the clothes Eric, my guard, wore 2 years ago. Well...
Let me introduce him. This is Hector Shaw, my classmate in primary school. His family is farming.
Ah, so he's a farmer. No wonder there's a bad smell. He must have shoveled much shit.
Well, sit there. It's near the toilet. It's a good match for you.
How could you do this? What's wrong with being a farmer? The food you eat is grown by farmers?
That's enough, Hector. Stop preaching. It's realistic. Our gap is bigger than that between humans and brutes.
Yes. Mr. Shaw is the richest person here. How could you compete with him?
Mr. Shaw, this seat is prepared for you. Sit here. The air here is pretty good. Mr. Shaw. Eh?
It seems that they think of me as the richest master. Well, I've heard that Mr. Shaw is at Harvard and can't be back, so I'll pretend to be Mr. Shaw. Anyway, nobody will know the truth.
Is he the richest master?
Yeah. If you weren't the richest master, who else would be? You? You should be clear about your identity.
Ignore this poor man. I have presents for you two.
Wow, this is Chanel, right? Each one is over 1,000?
Thanks, Mr. Shaw. You're really the richest master, and you're generous. You're not like that man, who is also an intern, but didn't give us presents.
Yes?
I also have presents for you. Wait a moment. Here are walnuts my family grew.
Hector, you're mean. You actually sent seniors homegrown produce.
There may be pesticides on these walnuts. I dare not to eat them.
These walnuts are pollution-free green products.
Well, I think you'd better take back these walnuts and eat them yourself.
You're ignorant. These walnuts are the best variety, and they're 10,000 per pound.
Forget it. Just ignore him. I haven't used Chanel before. I'm gonna have a try.
Is that Chanel? Why is it different from my nanny's perfume? Is it a fake? Wait, the perfume smells wrong. It may be a fake. Cheap perfume is harmful to the skin.
Mr. Shaw is the richest master. How could he give away a fake?
Hector, are you jealous that Mr. Shaw stole your thunder?
Ella, don't listen to him. Try it. I want to smell the Chanel perfume.
How could I believe a farmer? I'm not a fool.
Hector, I know you envy me, but you shouldn't slander me.
Mr. Shaw, I'll teach him a lesson. apologize to Mr. Shaw?
I didn't slander him. That is indeed a fake. Look at her.
What's wrong? Wait. Why so itchy?
What's up? God, she's bleeding. Come on, call an ambulance.
Mr. Shaw, what's happening? Is your perfume a fake?
The pitchman actually cheated me. What should I do now? Well, I asked an agent to buy it. That agent must have bought a fake. I'll teach him a lesson. Hey, you bastard. Why did you buy a fake? I'll beat you.
That's why the agent bought a fake. I was scared. I was puzzled as to why Mr. Shaw would have a fake.
No, I can't be exposed. I must figure it out.
Mr. Shaw, will Ella be fine?
Take it easy. Since the perfume is a fake, I'll make it up to you. After Ella recovers, I'll treat you. A meal. At the fanciest hotel.
The fanciest hotel? That must be Tory Hotel. It said that only rich persons and nobilities can go there?
No one is richer and nobler than Mr. Shaw.
Yes.
It's just a meal? It won't be so expensive. Dad gave me $10,000 2 days ago. It's enough. Well, don't say that. I'm here to be an intern. When we're out, please don't blow my cover. Keep that in mind.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Shaw. Fine.
Hector, let's go together. It will help you open your eyes.
Tory Hotel's owner is Linda. I can stop by and visit her. Okay. I'll go with you.
Mr. Shaw, you're generous. You should thank Mr. Shaw. Without him, you will never go to such a fancy hotel.
Hi!
Hi, Linda. I'm going to your hotel, for a meal. With my colleagues. Can you book a box for me?
Of course. I work for your dad. And it's your hotel. Don't worry. I'll entertain you well. Gavin, for the next 2 days, keep the skybox one, and don't make it be reserved. Then, prepare the best meal. I'll entertain Mr. Shaw.
Okay, Ms. Green.
Welcome to Tory Hotel. Would you like a skybox, a field box, or an end box?
What's the difference among them?
You need to spend over $3,000 to get an end box, over $7,000 for a field box, and over $10,000 for a skybox.
Can't you see who he is? The answer is obvious. Only a skybox is worthy of Mr. Shaw. What do you think, Mr. Shaw?
Well, you're right.
Sorry, I'll make the arrangement for you.
Wait, there are only 5 of us, so it's a waste to book a skybox. Arrange an end box.
Okay?
An end box? Mr. Shaw, you're mean.
Shut up. You're ignorant? Mr. Shaw wants to book an end box. Because he has a good character and doesn't want to waste space.
Yes, Mr. Shaw is rich enough to reserve a skybox.
Well, since he's rich enough, why not book a skybox?
No problem, Mr. Shaw. Let's reserve a skybox and make Hector open his eyes.
You're doing me a disservice? Actually, I'm able to? Book a skybox. But today,
Excuse me, may I ask who Mr. Shaw is? My boss told me to prepare the skybox one for you.
Mr. Shaw.
Okay, this way, please.
Mr. Shaw, you actually reserved the skybox one. Why didn't you tell us before?
What? The skybox one, it said. That this box is private? Only premier guests can book it. There are no more than 10 such guests.
The boss actually entertained us, Mr. Shaw. You're indeed noble. Hector, see around here carefully. It may be the only time that you can enter the skybox one.
Mr. Shaw is powerful. I didn't do anything, but get the skybox one. Hector, see, it's our difference.
Everyone, this is the skybox one.
What are you waiting for? Open the door.
Sorry, I thought Mr. Shaw knew it. Only a Supreme VIP card can unlock the skybox one. So Mr. Shaw, please swipe your card.
Supreme VIP card. Mr. Shaw, swipe your card.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to take the card. Gavin, please open it.
I think you don't have the Supreme VIP card. I know that Tory Hotel has strict requirements for premier guests. There are no more than 10 such guests.
Shut up. Even if Mr. Shaw doesn't have it, you can't have it.
Well, open it, or you will offend Mr. Shaw and be screwed.
Sorry, I can't open the box. Mr. Shaw, why not call your servant to send the card here? Maybe. It will not take a long time.
Gavin? You're putting him on the spot. No matter how long you give him, he won't take the card.
Hector, don't slander Mr. Shaw. Are you suspect of Mr. Shaw's identity?
Yeah, he's not the real Mr. Shaw. What's more, he didn't reserve the skybox one.
Then who is Mr. Shaw? You? Did you reserve this box?
Of course, it's I who reserved this box.
What a joke! Take your Supreme VIP card, and then I will believe you reserved this box.
Sir, if you really reserved this box, please swipe your card.
Gavin, you're senseless. He's just a farmer. How could he book the box?
Sir, if you really reserve this box, please swipe your card to open the door, or I will treat you badly.
Hilarious. He isn't like a man who holds a VIP card. Gavin, before Mr. Shaw is irritated, drive him away.
How dare you pretend to be Mr. Shaw? You're fooling me. Guards. Drive this jerk away and beat him up.
Okay.
Stop!
Ms. Green.
How dare you hurt Mr. Shaw?
You must be wrong. This is Mr. Shaw.
Yes, Ms. Green, he's just a farmer.
Shut up!
Are you blind?
You actually didn't know Mr. Shaw and almost harmed him. Guards, take him out and beat him up.
Ms. Green, please forgive me. I didn't know Mr. Shaw.
Turns out Hector is the real Mr. Shaw. What should I do?
Mr. Shaw? What's up? Aren't you Mr. Shaw?
Mr. Shaw, are you lying to us?
Ms. Green, you made a mistake. He's Mr. Shaw, and I'm a farmer.
You're really Mr. Shaw. I'm sorry for questioning you.
Mr. Shaw, sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have suspected you.
Well, never mind. It doesn't matter whether or not I'm Mr. Shaw. We should focus on today's gathering. What's going on? Why did Hector help me?
Why did you say that?
Linda, I told you to. Help me hold the secret. Why did you make me high profile?
It's your dad's order. He feared you would be bullied, so he asked me to spread the news.
I knew it. It's him again. Linda, help me. I have to not intern at that company. If I'm exposed, it will be hard for me to intern. Look, he's a fake, but many people are flattering him. Help me, Linda.
Well, I'll help you, but remember to tell me if anyone bullies you, I will avenge you.
Thanks, Linda.
Ms. Green, forgive me.
Release him. Gavin, you hurt my friend, so I'll definitely punish you. You're fired.
Thanks, Ms. Green.
Ms. Green, what do you mean? You actually said he wasn't Mr. Shaw.
You offended Mr. Shaw. Do you want your hotel to be broken?
That's a misunderstanding. I saw he was about to be beaten, and I felt anxious, so I lied that he was Mr. Shaw.
You offended Mr. Shaw. An apology is not enough?
My identity is fake, so I shouldn't go too far. Forget it. Never mind. Ms. Green, can we go in to have a meal?
Of course. Please go in.
You're Ms. Green's friend, so come with us.
Mr. Shaw, you're liberal. He's arrogant because he is with a rich woman.
Everything is prepared. Enjoy yourselves.
I didn't order anything. Why did you prepare these?
Ms. Green ordered these for me for free. That roast turkey is gonna get cold. Let's eat.
For you? Then, if we eat them, we'll owe you one.
Yes, how could Mr. Shaw owe you one? Am I right?
It's hard to say. No matter what it is, we shouldn't waste it, right? Let's enjoy the meal.
Yes, sit down and have a meal.
Well, Mr. Shaw, sit down, please.
Come on.
Hector, they actually said you were poor. It's harsh. I can't stand it.
Me too, Linda. I have an idea. You ask Darren to pay for the meal. I'm sure he can't afford it.
Great. Enjoy yourselves. Call the waiter if you need help.
Hector, what did you say to Ms. Green? You called her Linda. You're close to her.
Nothing. It's my private affair.
Private affair, I think? You were talking about a date. Haha.
What do you mean?
Can't you understand it? You're humble. Why does Ms. Green treat you well?
It's a silly question. He must be kept by that rich woman.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Maybe Linda is my relative or friend.
Be clear about your identity. How could Ms. Green be your relative or friend?
You've gone too far.
Look, he's anxious. Well, ignore him. Let's eat.
Okay.
These dishes are delicious. That's so Tory Hotel. The mutton is different from that of other hotels.
You just found it. The mutton here is not the ordinary mutton.
Hector, you know nothing.
Well, I'm ignorant. You'll know it when you pay.
What do you mean?
You'll see. Linda, we finished. Come here.
Damn farmer, you're arrogant. How could you? Make Ms. Green come here.
A kept man should know what he can do. Come on, flatter her on the bed. Ha ha ha.
What if Ms. Green comes here?
If Ms. Green comes, I'll give you, kneel down and call you Grandpa.
Remember your word.
Yeah, that's my word. If Ms. Green doesn't come, you need to kneel to me at the company and quit.
Okay. What about others? What's your idea?
Since Mr. Shaw makes a promise, I'll do the same. As him.
So do we.
Well, it's time to witness a miracle. Everybody, I didn't expect I would get some grandchildren in the course of a meal.
Hector, you set us up with Ms. Green to make us kneel and call you Grandpa, right? I won't do that. Let's go.
Wait, I finally figured it out. You'd better follow your word.
Ms. Green, are you against me?
Mr. Shaw, I don't want to be against you. A businessman should speak good faith. In my domain, you should always be honest.
Don't go too far. He's Mr. Shaw. It's easy for him to put your hotel out of business. Get out of the way.
How dare you? You actually slapped me. Somebody.
Ms. Green.
Slap him 10 times. Okay.
Do you want to embarrass me?
You're nothing. Go ahead. Okay.
Mr. Shaw. Help me, Mr. Shaw.
I'll help you. You two, get him up.
Okay.
Hector, are you sure to offend me with her? You know who I am, don't you?
I'm telling you, I know your identity well. As long as you don't tell anyone, you're Mr. Shaw again. I'm willing to let it slide. Okay?
Hector, don't go too far. How dare you order Mr. Shaw? Humph, you can't afford the results.
Hector, stop this. If you offend Mr. Shaw, you will be expelled from its cell.
Why should I stop this? If I were the loser, you wouldn't let me off. Well? Don't talk bullshit. Tell me your answer.
Mr. Shaw, don't promise him. Why can't we call you Mr. Shaw?
Forget about it. I'm trying to get some experience. So I should be low profile. And I don't want to swank. But you found out my identity. Well, take this opportunity to stop calling me Mr. Shaw.
Okay, Mr. Shaw.
Ms. Green, can I leave now?
They may leave, but you can't.
Why? Let me answer you.
Because you need to pay for the meal.
It's free, isn't it? Why should I pay for it?
Yes, it's free. They ate for free. Not you.
Why should I pay?
Because you irritated me.
Hector, are you mad? How dare you do that to Mr. Shaw?
Why? It's natural to pay. For meals, isn't it? Can't you afford this meal?
Shut up! How could you not be able to pay for it? You offended Mr. Shaw, so you're screwed.
Ms. Green, is that your meaning? I'm screwed. How much is this meal? $10,000 may be enough.
Yes, that's what I meant. Mr. Shaw, please pay for it.
Mr. Shaw, just a meal. You can afford it, right?
Of course.
Payment failure.
Excuse me, Mr. Shaw. The balance is insufficient.
What bullshit? How could Mr. Shaw's balance be insufficient?
I also don't believe it, but it's indeed insufficient. There is no way.
I don't have enough money. What should I do?
How much is the meal?
$3 million for all dishes and wine. You each have to pay $600,000.
Why does it cost $3 million?
Mr. Shaw, if you know nothing, you'd better shut up. The mutton tonight is special. It's Vikaga sheep. Each costs over 1 million. There are wines worth millions. So, the meal is already discounted?
What mutton? I didn't hear about it, I think. You're blackmailing me. I'll file a complaint.
Mr. Shaw, there are really Vikaga sheep. Each one costs over 1 million.
Yes. Mr. Shaw, I've heard about it. Are you Mr. Shaw?
Shut up. I know. That sheep. But how will you prove that's Vikaga sheep?
Don't worry. Each sheep is certified and sent from their origin region. The whole process is monitored. Do you want to see it?
No. Well, Ms. Green, let us leave and I'll ask somebody to send you the money.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw. In Tory Hotel, no credit is allowed to anybody. Somebody. Drive this Dine and Dasher away and beat him.
Okay. Ms. Green, I'm Mr. Shaw. How dare you treat me like this?
I don't care. Drag him out and beat him.
Okay, let go of me.
Why are you standing here? Do you want to pay for the meal? What about that? Are you satisfied?
Yes, I feel great. Haha.
Well, your mez was delivered by air. I had it sent to the repair shop. Remember to take it tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks, Linda. If there is nothing else, I'm leaving. Don't beat Darren so hard.
Don't worry, I know it.
Hey, do you think whether Darren is the real Mr. Shaw?
I have some doubts. How could Mr. Shaw not have $600,000?
Why not wait for him?
You haven't left yet. How about going back with me?
With you? Will you drive us?
Let's take the subway together. It's environmentally friendly, and there are no traffic jams.
Bumpkin.
Just wait and see. I'm Mr. Shaw. How dare you do that to me? Your hotel will be broken. Will I be blown the cover? I must find another way. What's wrong? Do you suspect me?
Mr. Shaw? How could we? Suspect you? No.
Mr. Shaw, you thought too much.
Just $600,000. How could I not have that? I'm an intern now, so I don't take my black card. I'll show you my power. Hi.
Aaron?
Hi. Get me a fancy car, right now.
Well, how could I get you a fancy car now?
Nonsense. Drive a fancy car to Tory Hotel within 10 minutes. Otherwise, you'll be fired.
Milo, be careful about this mess. The owner will come tomorrow.
Okay, don't worry.
With you in charge, I'm at ease. I'm leaving. Okay.
Bye. Well, it's the only fancy car in the shop. The owner will take it tomorrow. So why not maintain it tonight?
Did you hear it? A fancy car.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. What car will it be?
If he is the real Mr. Shaw, his fancy car will not be cheap and will be worth over 1 million.
Mr. Shaw, what's your car brand?
You'll know it later. Whether I can continue to pretend to be Mr. Shaw depends on the fancy car. My dad will drive here.
Oh, Mez, it's luxurious. As soon as Mr. Shaw made a call, someone drove a Mez here.
Why does this car look familiar? It's my car. Linda said it was under repair. Why is it here?
Shut up.
Mr. Shaw, there's blood on your face. Let me wipe it.
Mr. Shaw, are you in pain?
Mr. Shaw, I'll polish your shoes.
Is this what Mr. Shaw gets?
Darren, are you sure it's your car?
What are you saying? It is definitely Mr. Shaw's car.
See, it's a mez. It costs over $1 million. Even after 10 years, you won't be able to afford it.
Mr. Shaw, ignore him. He must be envious.
He's a farmer. Don't talk to him. Come on, I'll take you for a ride.
Mr. Shaw, thanks.
Great. I haven't been in a mez.
How dare you drive my car? Well, you won't drive it.
Mr. Shaw, let's go. I haven't got in such a fancy car.
Okay, but my car only accommodates 4 people. Hector, you can't go with us?
Mr. Shaw, he doesn't deserve to ride in your car.
Yes.
Mr. Shaw, he's a farmer and shovels manure every day. What if he spoils your car?
That makes sense. Let's go.
Mr. Shaw, what's wrong?
How could I know it? Why can't I unlock it?
I don't know.
Did you take the wrong key?
No, how could that be?
What's the matter?
It's impossible. If he had taken the wrong key, he couldn't have driven it here.
Shut up, then why can't I unlock it?
I've heard that such a fancy car is connected to the owner's phone. You can't unlock it with the key. Did you lock the car by the phone?
How could that be? I didn't use the phone. Jerk, you're worthless.
Hey. How could you do that?
What's wrong? He's my driver. Step aside or I'll hit you.
Are you sure he's your driver, I think? He's your dad, right? He's a mechanic at the repair shop.
Darren's dad is an auto mechanic? Isn't he Max Shaw's son?
How could he be a mechanic's son?
What's going on?
I'll beat you.
Darren, admit our poverty. Go home with me.
Why are you my father? Why are you my father? Why are you my father?
Enough, Darren. You can't do that to your father?
Go away. I'm educating my driver. He is my driver. This is my car. You don't have a say.
This is my car.
It's Hector's car?
Hector is the real Mr. Shaw.
How is it possible? He's just a farmer. He couldn't afford such an expensive car.
You said it's your car?
Right. I just locked the car. On my app. So you couldn't open it.
Are you kidding me? You are a farmer. How could you afford such an expensive car, am I right?
Well, right?
Are you silly? All the clothes he's wearing are worth no more than $30. How could he afford a mez?
Mr. Shaw, we believe you. He and your driver are colluding to plot against you.
Right. Old creep, get out. I don't want to see you again.
Don't go too far. Okay. I'll show you whose car it is.
What?
The mez is Hector's? He's the real Mr. Shaw?
Hector, sorry for being blind. I didn't realize you were the heir to the richest man. Don't worry. We'll teach that imposter a lesson.
Me too. Mr. Shaw, I had known that. You were different from others. Young, handsome, but low profile. Darren can't be compared with you.
Mr. Shaw, let me clean your shoes. Mr. Shaw.
How could you do this?
Shut up. How dare you bully Mr. Shaw? I'll teach you a lesson.
Shut up, imposter. You wasted our time. As long as I'm here, you can't pass the probation.
Right. Get away.
Is this the reality? If I weren't rich, I'd be bullied like this.
Darren, let's go. Don't pretend to be rich. We can't afford to pretend.
Get off me. I'm not Mr. Shaw. Well, he is.
Huh? What? What?
Hector, what's going on?
Honestly, Linda lent me the car. It's not mine.
What's going on with him then?
I don't know. I'm not Mr. Shaw anyway. If either of us is Mr. Shaw, it must be Darren. If he's not, I don't know who is.
There was news from headquarters that Mr. Shaw will come here as an intern.
Yes?
They are the only interns these days.
Yes.
He's a Shaw and studies in Harvard. Mr. Shaw studied in Harvard too.
Right.
That makes sense. Though I don't know about the car. I'm sure Darren is Mr. Shaw.
Whatever. I gotta go.
Mr. Shaw. Sorry, Mr. Shaw.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Shaw.
It's okay, get up. It's a misunderstanding. It's not your fault. Go away, I don't want to see you.
Mr. Shaw, it's dark. How can we go home?
Right, Mr. Shaw. You must have other limos.
It suddenly occurred to me that I came to this primary department to practice myself. I can't be too high profile. I can't expose who I am. So I'll take the metro.
Look how insightful he is. Look at you. You commute by taxi. Learn from him.
Right. Mr. Shaw is right. We'll commute by metro, too.
Ah, they are pretty gullible.
Mr. Shaw, metro station is there. Let's go.
You guys go first. I left something in the hotel.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
As long as I save Ms. Mineth and do it with her, I'll be rich. I have to seize this chance. Stop.
Dude, mind your own business.
Taking advantage of Ms. Mineth?
You're pretty tough. Stop, I'm telling you, I'm Mr. Chan from the Chan Group. You're doomed for irritating me.
Mr. Chan, I never heard of you.
Ah, stop, I'm sorry.
Room card. Get out. Get out. Ms. Mineth, I'll take care of you.
Why didn't she answer the call? Mr. Corey, is Ms. Mineth with you?
She's in a business negotiation.
I got it. Why did she power off her phone? Oh no, she's in danger. Linda, is Ms. Mineth in your hotel?
Why?
Serena's in danger. Check her location. I'll be right there.
Honey Group CEO has an affair. These pictures will go viral.
What a beautiful girl. So beautiful. What an advantage for me to take. Let me take some pictures of you, and I'll get whatever I want.
Linda, did you find out which room Serena is in?
Yes, room 806.
I'll be right there. Bring some guards.
These pictures are enough? Ms. Mineth, here I come.
Stop!
What the hell? Hector, you ruined my plan again.
Darren, you not only posed as someone else, but also did this to Ms. Mineth? Are you tired of living?
Hector, how dare you do that to me? I'm Mr. Shaw. Let's wait and see.
Get out, or I'll beat you. How you feel, Serena?
Don't go, I feel hot.
Serena, what are you doing? Get off me.
No, I want you to stay.
Get off me. This is not proper. All right, I'll stay. Get off me, okay?
Hector! I didn't see anything. Continue.
Linda, come here.
Why would I go there? Hector, you like a threesome?
No. What are you thinking about? Linda, come help me. She's strangling me.
Why should I save you? I can see that you enjoy it.
Enjoy? Don't overthink. Linda, she's putting me in a chokehold. I can't get out. I'm suffocated. Help me.
Okay. Wow, she is pretty strong.
Linda. I think she's a bit strange.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Chan, how dare you stir up trouble in my place?
Mr. Chan?
Mr. Chan from the Chan group? Serena had a business talk with him. He fed her with the wine.
Chan group? Dad, annihilate the Chan family.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Let's take her to hospital.
What a coincidence. Ah? You even offered to? Send Ms. Meneth to me. I won't bother coming to find her.
What are you doing, Mr. Chan?
Ms. Green, mind your own business. He not only snatched my woman, but also beat me. I've never had such a mistreatment.
Are you Timmy Chan? Is there a problem with your eyes? I beat you up?
I can't see clearly due to myopia. What's wrong with that? Serena is with you. Who else did it if you didn't?
You're so unreasonable. Maybe I'm taking revenge for you.
Bullshit. Cut your crap. Either you'll give her to me and scram, or I'll cripple you and snatch her. Make your choice.
And are you sure to stir up trouble in my place?
Ms. Green, are you sure to defy me for a nobody? I'm the Diamond VIP of Torii Hotel. I can bring you annual benefits worth millions of dollars.
Mr. Chan, please see clearly. He's a figure you can't irritate.
Ha 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 ha. Hey, he's a nobody that coming out of nowhere. I can't irritate him? Ms. Green, are you nuts?
It's almost time. Timmy, you'll be screwed up soon.
Brat, what do you mean?
What do I mean? The Chan family will go bankrupt.
Ha ha ha. Are you joking? The Chan family is one of the top 4 families in Itzel. Your Torii Hotel and your Honi group, combining together, aren't worth even half of my family assets. You can make me bankrupt. What a daydream.
You don't believe it? Let's wait and see. How dare you hurt Serena? You're so over.
Ha ha ha. Do you think your threat works? Wait and see. Don't stall anymore. No one can save you. Cripple him.
Stop the madness. Tell him to stop, or I'll call security.
Ms. Green, let me ask you, are you sure to defy me for a nobody?
I'm sure. Guys, if they take one step forward, cripple them.
Yes.
Really? Go against the Chan family? I can make Torii Hotel go bankrupt by a simple message?
I don't believe that.
Scumbag. You don't have a say here.
Of course I have a say here. Also, I can make the Chan family go bankrupt by a simple message.
Ha 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 ha. You're dreaming.
You never learn your lesson? I'll announce your bankruptcy.
Hello? The Chan family went bankrupt?
You believe it now?
Who are you exactly?
Think about what kind of figure can make the Chan family go bankrupt.
The richest group. You're the heir?
That's right.
Get out!
Okay.
How should we deal with him?
He had bad intention towards Serena? Leave him in the desert to plant trees.
Okay. You guys, take out.
I'm really sorry? Please. Sorry. I shouldn't have had bad intention toward your woman. Please forgive me.
Timmy, you're so bad at begging for mercy. Serena is not my woman. Take him out now.
No, help. No. Ah!
Look, Ms. Meneth and Mr. Shaw were at hotel. It's on the trending now.
Really? Let me see.
That's explosive.
No wonder Mr. Shaw is the heir. He got Ms. Meneth so soon.
Yes, Ms. Meneth is the most beautiful female CEO in Itzel. She has countless suitors.
Think about it. The two families are old friends. Maybe they've known each other since childhood, and they've been together for long.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Shaw, congratulations. You got Ms. Meneth so soon.
What?
Mr. Shaw, it's on the trending. Drop the act. Check this out.
You mean this? Ms. Meneth and I have known each other since we went to school. We've been together for long, but we didn't make it public. Heaven is truly on my side, with this photo as a prelude, and the pictures in my phone Serena can't escape from me.
Mr. Shaw, I knew it. Ms. Meneth has so many suitors, but she didn't accept anyone. It turns out she's waiting for you.
Ms. Meneth? Darren, how dare you come back here?
Man, what are you talking about? Mr. Shaw got Ms. Meneth. The whole Honey group will be his. Why can't he come here?
What? What are you talking about? Serena is in coma in hospital. How did Darren get her?
That's why we say you can only sponge off others besides farming. Check this out.
Darren, you...
I didn't release the picture. I don't know who did it. It has nothing to do with me. I can't let Hector speak of the truth of last night.
How dare you smear Ms. Meneth? Humph?
What are you talking about? Darren, what did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything. They were just guessing it.
Yes, Mr. Shaw didn't say anything?
You lowly farmer. Don't judge their relationship.
Darren, you're smearing Ms. Meneth.
Farmer, Mr. Shaw and Ms. Meneth are in a serious relationship? You're no one to smear them. Shut your mouth.
Fuck off. I'll cripple you if you hurt me.
How dare you threaten me?
All right, stop. Even though he's a gigolo, he's backed by Ms. Green.
Tell them the truth? Who are you to Ms. Meneth?
I can only admit the relationship with Ms. Meneth. Then I don't have to worry. If Hector would tell the truth, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. What? Are you jealous?
Lowly farmer. Gigolo. Do you deserve to be jealous?
Right? If Ms. Meneth has a glance at you, I'll eat this chair.
Remember what you said? Darren, how dare you? You almost harassed Ms. Meneth, and you're spreading rumor here. You were asking for trouble.
Did you see me harassing her?
What happened? Between you and Ms. Meneth last night?
Right. We are curious too.
Nothing. Ms. Meneth and I were to the hotel. Then Ms. Meneth drank some wine. He thought I would harass her, and took Ms. Green to kick me out?
What? You gigolo, that's going too far. You ruined Ms. Meneth and Mr. Shaw, using your relation with Ms. Green. You're an awful person.
Mr. Shaw is kind enough. If I were him, I would cripple you.
Darren? You're good at twisting the truth. You can spin a story. If you are Ms. Meneth's boyfriend, can you tell me? Her favorite clothing brand?
Of course. But why should I tell you? Ms. Meneth's shirt from last night had no brand label. What brand does she like?
Right. Ms. Meneth and Mr. Shaw are childhood sweethearts that grew up together. How could he not know her favorite brand?
All right. You guys have been here for quite a long time. Can you tell me? Ms. Meneth's favorite brand?
She likes...
We're not her boyfriend. How did we know? Her clothes usually have no brand labels. But Mr. Shaw must know it. Right, Mr. Shaw?
Oh, since they don't know it, I can randomly name a brand. No one will find out about it.
Since you know, tell me.
Her favorite brand is Dior.
You really don't know.
Why are you laughing? He's not right.
Of course not. Ms. Meneth doesn't like any branded clothes. She only wears homemade clothes.
What? Do you think she's as lowly as you are? Homemade clothes? Are you kidding?
The Meneths are prestigious, although not as good as the Shaws. How could she make clothes herself?
I don't want to waste time with a bunch of ignorant people like you. Are you sure? Dior is her favorite?
Of course. Ms. Meneth likes Dior. She wears haute couture. She doesn't want to be high profile, so she hides the brand labels where nobody sees them. Average people don't know that.
Darren, you're so good at distorting the facts. Let's ask her secretary to come here to testify it.
If the secretary comes here, I'll get busted.
You lowly farmer, you talk so recklessly. Her secretary is so busy, he has no time to testify for you.
Right. You even bother the secretary with this tiny matter. You have the nerve to do that?
Think you're scared.
What am I scared of? Stop. From whom did you get this?
You mean this? It's from Ms. Meneth.
See, I told you she likes Dior. This is the label of Dior.
Mr. Shaw indeed grew up with Ms. Meneth. He even knows such a secret.
Gigolo, do you admit your failure?
Are you sure it's what she wears?
Why am I not sure? See what's in it?
Mr. Shaw, the dress was in the bag. Why was it in her hands?
Right. Tell me, are you here to steal it?
How could I possibly be a thief? Ms. Meneth let me throw it.
How could it be possible? Dior is her favorite brand. How could she have it thrown away?
You lowly janitor, you're stealing the dress.
Wronged. I didn't steal it. Ms. Meneth let me throw it away. Trust me, please. I'm kneeling down.
I don't believe you at all. This is her favorite dress. Why did she let you throw it away? I think you're here to steal it.
Stop.
I'm fine. Sir, please believe me. I didn't steal it.
I believe you. It's them. They're being unreasonable.
Thank you, sir.
Hector, why do you care so much about a janitor?
He is a lowly farmer. And she is a lowly janitor? Of course they band together.
Maybe they're in cahoots. Ha ha ha.
Have you had enough? How could you accuse her of being a thief without evidence? The education you received was all in vain?
Without evidence? We got witnesses and hard evidence. How can you explain? Right.
Mr. Shaw, fire them. Call the police to arrest them.
Then call the police. Give the order. Your relationship with Ms. Meneth means that this is your company.
Jack, call the HR manager. I will fire them. Call the police and tell them that. There's a thief in Honey Group.
Okay.
What? Don't call the police. I don't want to get jailed or fired.
You stole things in front of me. This is your consequence.
You didn't steal it. Don't fret about him calling police. Who knows who'll get arrested?
Right. I didn't steal it. Sir, when the police officer arrives, will he believe me?
Don't worry. Police officers judge by evidence. As long as Ms. Meneth proves that she asked you to throw the dress, they won't charge you.
Got it. Ms. Meneth is kind-hearted. She always cares about the subordinates. I trust her.
Mr. Wilde, she's the one who stole Ms. Meneth's dress. And this guy, they're accomplices. Fire them.
The company's newest rules. Whoever steals in the company will be fired.
Mr. Wilde, I'm wronged. I didn't steal it. Ms. Meneth asked me to throw the dress.
Mr. Wilde, check this out. It's a brand new exclusive design of Dior. It is worth tens of thousands of dollars. Why did Ms. Meneth throw it away?
Right. Also, her favorite brand is Dior. It's impossible for she to throw it away.
You have a point. Do you want to leave yourselves or get kicked out?
Mr. Wilde, I suggest that you rethink it before making your decision. This is not a big deal. When Ms. Meneth comes here, you can ask her and you'll know.
You also have a point. Let's wait for Ms. Meneth then.
Don't, Mr. Wilde. Look at him. He is Ms. Meneth's boyfriend. His words are as important as Ms. Meneth's. We don't have to wait for her.
What? Ms. Meneth's boyfriend?
See? It's on the news.
Mr. Shaw, you should have told me earlier. I could give you a better position.
No need, I just want to practice myself. I didn't want to expose my relationship with Ms. Meneth, but we got taken photos of.
I see. A rich gentleman like you always keeps a low profile. Mr. Shaw, how should we deal with them?
They stole from Ms. Meneth. They have to be fired.
Okay. Did you hear that? Do you want to walk out yourselves, or have the guards kick you out?
No, Mr. Wilde. I didn't steal it. You can't fire me. I have a family to support. My old parents are ill. I can't lose this job.
Get up. Don't kneel down to them. Mr. Wilde, I suggest you reconsider. Is he really Ms. Meneth's boyfriend? He even says so?
If he's not, are you? The picture is the proof.
The picture wasn't taken during his date with Ms. Meneth. It was taken when he wanted to take advantage of Ms. Meneth and got kicked out by me. All of you who butter him up, open your eyes and see the truth.
Mr. Shaw, is it true?
Mr. Wilde, at this moment, how can you still doubt Mr. Shaw? Do you think we're dumb? If he's lying about who he is, why can't we find it out?
Jack, don't blame Mr. Wilde. He just doesn't know Mr. Shaw's true identity. Otherwise, he wouldn't blame him.
What's his true identity?
It might shock you if I tell you. He's the richest guy's son!
What? Mr. Shaw, I'm sorry. I was too blind. I shouldn't have doubted you.
Alright. For ignorance, you're not to blame. It's alright as long as you choose the right side. Get up.
Don't worry, I'm on your side. Let me tell you, one last time. Get out now, otherwise guards will kick you out.
Sir, I'm sorry. I brought you into trouble.
I'm a law enforcement officer. I got a call that there's a thief. Where's the thief?
These two people.
Ms. Meneth.
Ms. Meneth. Ms. Meneth.
Ms. Meneth. Ms. Meneth, isn't he your boyfriend? Why did you slap him?
Ms. Meneth, they stole your stuff. Why did you hit the heir, Mr. Shaw?
Shut up. The heir? Tell me? Who is the real heir?
Darren Shaw.
This guy who almost got arrested is the real heir. Dumbasses. Blind idiots.
What? This lowly farmer is the heir?
Shut up. Fire these dumbasses. None of them can stay. And you pretended to be the heir and tried to harass me. You'll rot in jail.
Are you sure to do this to me? I have many pictures of you.
You threatened me before the officer? Did you hear that? He is the real criminal.
You're under arrest.
You guys can leave.
Okay.
How is it? Did I handle it well?
Yes. Good. You have grown into a powerful leader? Unfortunately, I can't stay in this company.
You just can't sit still. Your dad called me. He wants you to go home.
Okay, I'm heading home.